can say a boxer who wins a championship improves by about 25%. This is the first chance we'll have to see if Simon Brown has done so. What do you think?
Well, Tim, I believe so in Simon Brown's case. Watching him this week, he exudes the confidence of a champion. It's not an overconfidence, though. He's worked very, very hard for this fight in excellent condition. I'm looking forward to a good performance from Simon Brown.
There's always an up and down to fighting in front of your hometown fans. He's back here to defend his crown for the first time in his native Jamaica. Obviously, it'll also put some pressure on him.
It sure will, Tim. He's make him out in the early rounds tight. And Vaca's a good puncher. There's always a chance to get nailed when he's trying too hard. That's the one thing he has to watch out for.
Well, the challenger, Jorge Vaca, is a former world welterweight champion whose reign was both brief and controversial. Jorge Vaca from Guadalajara is the product of a proud boxing family. Like his older brother Felipe, he won Mexico's welterweight title before going on to win a controversial world championship when he was butted by Lloyd Honeyghan a year ago.
Honeyghan was going down at the 7th round. His perseverance was lacking of consistency. So that's why I think if I would have continued, I would have won the fight.
In their rematch this spring, Honeyghan reclaimed his crown with a 3rd-round knockout. Vaca cried foul.
I think my plan of fighting was not that good, but the real reason is that he hit me first, but with a low blow, and that really took my strength down.
Now Vaca can prove that the KO loss to Honeyghan was only a fluke, and he has jumped at the opportunity to fight Simon Brown.
The second opportunity, you take things more seriously, because you might not get another opportunity, a 3rd one.
Vaca sees this title fight as more than a personal quest. It's a crown that he wants to take home and share with his fellow Mexicans.
This title, as I'm planning to do, would put me a good fighter to be recognized.
Well, Gil, boxing fans have seen Vaca against Lloyd Honeyghan twice, 2 strange kind of fights. How much can we gauge about his ability?
Well, Tim, in the first fight, Vaca was coming on like a freight train. It looked like he was really going to have an easy win. He got cut. He was unable to continue. They went to the scorecards. He was ahead. He was the champion. The second fight was an out-and-out war from the opening bell. I think you have to go back to that first fight to gauge Vaca. He's a good, solid, competent pro.
One of the things I guess you're always worried about him as he comes out and wings, as you said, that can make for an early fight if the big punch lands.
Could go either way, Tim. You have to watch that Simon Brown's left hook to the body, though. It's murderous.
All right, well, you know they're building this spot here in Jamaica as Boxing Fury. That's the headline in today's Daily Gleaner here in Kingston. I suppose you might say that boxing hath no greater fury than a world champion fighting against a former world champion scorned. And so it's Simon Brown of Kingston, Jamaica against Jorge Vaca of Mexico. Gil and I will be back at ringside in just a moment when Sports Saturday continues live from Kingston, Jamaica on CBS. Waiting the IBF World Welterweight Championship bout, Simon Brown defending for the first time against the challenge of Mexican Jorge Vaca, a former champion. Well, Gil, we've mentioned how hot it is here today. The sun has now come out from what has been a cloudy morning, and even though the trade winds blow, it's still plenty hot here. We've got temperatures that I think in the ring will be about 100 degrees. Now, what kind of an effect will that have on the boxers, and what do the corner people do with their fighters in this kind of weather?
Thanks. Tim, so much depends on the chief second in each corner. Number one, they should keep their fighter very cool between rounds. Take a cold towel and wipe them down. Number two, normally when a fighter rinses his mouth, he spits the water out. There's a great danger of dehydration for either one of these guys. They should take a little water between each round. Very, very important.
Well, we should point out there is no canopy over the ring, and therefore, once the sun comes out, as it looks like it's going to be fairly fierce here this afternoon, it's really going to heat up things. 95 degrees. Now that is from a thermometer at ringside facing away from the sun. This thermometer you can see right here is next to us facing away from the sun. So you can add on at least another 10 degrees to the ring itself, especially when the sun begins to reflect from the ring mat onto the soles of the feet of those boxers today. So this will be a test of stamina and endurance as well as boxing ability in the heat of Kingston, Jamaica. There is the challenger, Jorge Vaca. 2 world championship fights behind him against Lloyd Honeyghan. One a winning effort in somewhat of a controversial finish, and then a knockout at the hands of a furious Lloyd Honeyghan who won back his title. For Vaca, it's a chance to prove that he is worthy of a world championship. and he's been a very confident young man during the week. Now, Gil, as we look at Vaca, we can report that he came in initially at the weigh-in yesterday, a half-pound overweight. We were told watching him training this week that he was about 4 pounds over just 2 or 3 days ago. What kind of effect will that have on his conditioning and this heat?
Well, Tim, it all depends on how hard they had to work to get him down to the 147.5. Then he had to take an extra half-pound off. If the half-pound was just because of carelessness and he just went to the bathroom or whatever and took off the half-pound. But if he had to work it off and he didn't have it to take off, it could have an effect on him.
Well, Jorge Vaca, obviously known as a big puncher, likes to have that extra weight. He's now had a chance overnight to put on the additional weight that will bring him in certainly well over the 147-pound limit. Well, we have the national anthems underway here in Kingston, Jamaica. Let's pick them up. Wind, and he will be greeted when he reaches the ring by the Jamaican national anthem. Simon Brown making his first appearance here since winning the championship. Only the second time he has fought in Jamaica, now a resident of Washington, D.C. He moved here at the age of 13, but he has received a hero's welcome returning here to Kingston, Jamaica. This World Championship bout, part of a weekend of sports festivities at the National Stadium. We mentioned the Olympic track and field trials underway here. And now this World Championship bout, the first since 1973. Into the ring comes Simon Brown.
Simon Brown, and will we please stand for the Jamaican anthem, which will be sung by Charlene Hagan, the Jamaican anthem.
So we'll be back with this championship bout from Kingston, Jamaica, after these words from your local station.
On Murder, She Wrote, an artist's murder paints a portrait.
Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we
A stirring rendition of the Jamaican national anthem for the champion Simon Brown. And we are just about ready to go with this IBF welterweight championship bout. And in the Brown corner, a greeting from Mike McCallum, former world champion in his own right, also a native Jamaican.
Round IBF
And
World
here is the ring
Welterweight
announcer, Lance Whitaker.
presented by Lucien Chen. The judges assigned are Rick Bay, Leroy Brown, and Juan Jose Ramirez. Your referee is Rudy Battle, doing his 17th World Championship fight. Introducing the challenger in the red corner, fighting out of Guadalajara, Mexico, weighing in at 147 pounds, with a professional record of 43 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, and 37 knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, the former WBC World Welterweight Champion, Jorge Vaca. And in the blue corner, born in Clarendon, Jamaica, and currently fighting out of Washington, D.C., weighing in at 146 1/4 pounds, with a professional record of 26 wins, 1 loss, and 20 knockouts. Here is the IBF World Welterweight Champion, Simon Brown.
The referee, Rudy Battle, with the final instructions. Rudy Battle from Woodbury, New Jersey, the non-scoring referee. As we look at the tail of the tape, 23-year-old Simon Brown, the champion, same height as his challenger, 27-year-old Jorge Vaca. We mentioned Vaca had difficulty making the weight, was a half pound over at the weigh-in, subsequently got down to the required 147. The judges are Rick Bays from Miami, Leroy Brown from Jamaica, Juan Jose Ramirez from Tijuana, Mexico. Brown in gold and the challenger Vaca in blue trunks, and we're underway. Remember, there is no canopy over the ring here at the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica. Temperatures in the ring about 100 degrees. Scheduled for 15 rounds, one of the last IBF championship fights over this distance. They'll go to 12 on the 1st of September.
Vaca came out and found the range with a couple of good stiff jabs, Tim.
Well, boxing fans will remember that Simon Brown went down for the first time in his career in the fight in which he won the title in the second round against Tyrone Trice. Got up to stop Trice in round 14. Uppercut, knocking the head back of Jorge Vaca. Vaca was wide open, but Vaca just stood there and punched right back.
Tim, Vaca takes a great punch on the chin, but I doubt if he takes that good a punch to the body. And Brown is a wicked body puncher.
Good combination scored by the champion, wearing the colors of the Jamaican flag, gold and green and black. Good combination scored by Vaca.
There's that left hook to the body, blocked by Vaca, but it zips in there.
Another right scored by the champion. Both fighters are landing heavily in the early going.
But Tim, they sure didn't have to warm up in this heat. Wide punches by Vaca. That's the big advantage that Brown has. He punches faster and he throws his punches straighter.
Under a minute to go in round one. Right followed by a left from Brown and a left to the body. Vaca got the elbow on a piece of that punch. Under 30 seconds we go, round one.
Tim, both these guys want to end this thing early.
That's for sure. Heavy punching. Now down goes Vaca from a right hand by Simon Brown.
Right on the button, Tim.
The bell has sounded despite our clock still going. And Vaca will get through round one. He was up at the count of 8. And the round ended immediately afterwards. So in the Vaca corner, immediately above us, they'll go to work on the challenger, Nacho Silva, his trainer and cut man.
Tim, there were some vicious punches landed by both fighters in that round. There's that big straight right hand right on the button. That's what we mentioned. Brown throws his punches so much faster and so much straighter than Vaca does.
Another look at it, Jorge Vaca with a tremendous right hand from Brown, sending him down to the canvas in the waning seconds of round one. In the Brown corner, they've got an umbrella over him to protect them against the sun. Again, a reminder, there is no canopy over this ring at the National Stadium. Into round number two. The challenger down late in round one.
Beautiful move by Brown.
He landed to the back of the head with that right hand on the move.
Then every punch that Brown throws is a home run ball.
Watching him in training, Joe, we saw that he seemed to be tuning up on the home run balls.
Well, the only thing when you do that, Tim, you let yourself, oh, he's down now.
What a right hand. Right on the chin, and Vaca may not make it up from this one. Vaca trying to shake the cobwebs, and he jumps up with blood from the nose, telling Rudy Battle that he's all right. Battle checks him out, and he'll carry on. Brown rushing in, misses with two punches. Vaca punching back on wobbly legs, and the left sends him down.
Tim, wide punches are never going to beat straight punches. Never. Vaca throws his punches too wide, and he's getting nailed time after time.
Second knockdown early in the second round. Vaca still on unsteady legs. Punching, but with no power at all, and Brown firing away another right hand. Vaca somehow stays up, takes another right hand, and down he goes. Second knockdown. Third knockdown scored by Brown. Rudy Battle checking him out. Now, the 3 knockdown rule that applies in some other jurisdictions under other associations does not take place in the IBF rules. It's up to the discretion of the referee.
And Vaca is not trying to avoid punishment at all. He's winging, he's getting nailed.
Standing right there for Brown to get another clean shot at him. Brown now stepping back for punching range. Vaca stays right there, trying to punch back.
And he's coming after Brown.
Under a minute to go in round number 2. Vaca firing back, trying to survive.
What a game guy, Tim.
Is he ever? There's nothing on his punches. Down he goes again for the 3rd time in this round. Under the 30-second mark. Rudy Battle looking at him very closely now. And Vaca looks a little less certain about going forward, but is telling the referee he will.
Still winging punches, Tim. That's all he knows how to do.
And the bell sounds, and he takes a shot after the bell, makes it back to his corner.
Just breathe. Breathe now. Breathe good. Suck it in. Breathe good.
In the Vaca corner, they shower him with water, and Nacho Silva stemming the flow of blood from the nose, and the doctor has come in to check out Jorge Vaca.
Yeah, okay. Let me see. He looks okay.
Here's a look at the first knockdown in this round. A solid right hand by Brown. And this is the 3rd knockdown of the round, 4th of the fight. The last one in this round. Another long right hand knocked him into the ropes, and then he fell down coming off. And according to our timers, the round actually only went 2 minutes and 50 seconds by our CBS timer. So Vaca ready to go and come out for round number 3.
And he doesn't know anything to do, Tim, except walk forward and fight. That's all Vaca knows. And he's coming after Brown again.
Well, the former Mexican welterweight champion certainly has shown his valor early on. A knockdown late in round 1, 3 more in round 2, and he is still here and takes a solid left hook.
Now, Brown is so quick, Tim. Makes beautiful moves.
Simon Brown wanted to win well, look good here in front of his native Jamaicans, and he's off to a tremendous start. Rudy Battle advising him to keep the blows up. A wild swinging left hook from Vaca grazed the chin of the champion. Another right hand landed by Brown.
Tim, you talk about throwing punches with bad intentions. Everything Brown throws is with bad intentions. No setup punches at all.
Brown, nice move, a right to the body, then a right to the head as he turns. He lands another left hook.
Brown is now fighting southpaw, Tim. I don't know why he switched. Oh, there he's back again. He couldn't improve on what he was doing earlier.
Jabbing well, throws the right behind it, but finds Vaca still standing. Vaca bangs to the body. Got a little more sting in his punches.
Brown has such good defense inside, though, Tim. Very good defensive fighter.
Now there's a cut at the corner of the right eye of the challenger, Vaca. We're in round 3, scheduled for 15 in the sweltering heat of the National Stadium in Jamaica. pummeling Vaca. Vaca on the rope, down he goes with a right hand, and Rudy Battle says that's it. It is all over in round number 3. There is Lisa Brown, the wife of the champion at ringside. Her man has defended his title successfully here in Kingston, Jamaica. A third-round knockout of a game, but outclassed and outmanned Jorge Vaca from Mexico.
And Tim, what a game performance by Vaca, and what a great performance by Simon Brown. Comparing that to Lloyd Hunnigan and Marlon Starling, they had better watch out. Simon Brown was very impressive.
Well, Simon Brown, I think, still seeks a measure of respect he feels he doesn't have, and he would very much like to have a chance to unify the titles. He's won impressively here with a third-round stoppage of Jorge Vaca, and a very happy crowd of media people and fans have jumped into the ring as Simon Brown celebrates victory in Jamaica. Let's go back and take a look at that knockdown here in the third round, which finished the fight. Vaca pinned against the ropes.
And there's those sharp body shots, Tim. They're like hot pitchforks going into your side when he hits you with those punches. Those are the ones that really do it. Those body shots set up the head punches, and then down he goes, and it's finished. And Tim, he is still out and still on the canvas.
Rudy Battle did not hesitate at all. As soon as that right hand landed, he jumped in and waved the fight over. Did not allow any thought of Vaca getting up from this one, and he is still being attended to on the canvas by the ringside doctors. Doctors Herb Elliott and Winston Dawes, and you see the daughter of Simon Brown and the champion's arms in the ring, and I'm sure not quite sure what all of the excitement is about, but she is a happy young lady knowing something good has happened to Dad. Well, boxing fans, we'd like to show you some more championship action, and we will on CBS Sports Saturday. Rocky Lockridge battled Johnny De La Rosa for the IBF. Simon Brown, a third-round knockout. His beautiful little girl, India. I'm not sure India knows what this is all about, but she knows something good happened for Daddy.
Exactly. She knows something good. I remember the last fight with Tyrone Trice. When I got home, she didn't have a chance to make it, and she said, Daddy got knocked down. I promised her that I'm going to do everything in my God almighty power not to get knocked down again.
Well, you sure did everything in your power. You knocked him down 4 times, 5th finished it, and Vaca surprisingly got up after the first knockdown. We thought he might not make it up from that one.
Exactly. He's a tough opponent. I mean, I fought him with a vicious right hand, and I swear, I said, this guy could never get back up. And then by the time I turned around, he beat the accounts. The guy got a chin like a rock.
Well, you know, it was important to you. We found out during the week that you wanted to not just win here today, back in your home country of Jamaica, but you wanted to win in exciting and convincing fashion.
Exactly. I wanted to win the way that I did because a lot of people over here is doubting myself, you know. But I want the world to know that I'm the best welterweight in the world today. Hunnigan and Starling, look out, baby, I'm coming.
Well, you know that they've got fights coming up that they hope will lead to a unification of 2 of those titles. I know your feeling is that not only are you the best, but that you'd like to be involved in that circumstance.
Exactly. I like to be involved in this in that series, but for some reason they're waiting to see what I could do, and I proved them today that I'm one of the best. In order for me to show that I'm the best in the world, I would like to get Starling and Hunnigan in the middle of the circle to show them I'm the greatest.
You know, Gil Clancy said that most champions are about 25% better just by winning the championship. And we wondered if that was the case today. Did you feel, once you had that belt on after beating Tyrone Trice, that you were an improved fighter and would be at least 25% better?
Well, exactly. I'm much, much better now. I was better then when I fight Tyrone Trice. I'm better now. But it happened that, you know, I was off for 15 months, no excuse. You know, and Tyrone Trice is a very good fighter, and he came out much earlier, stronger than I did, and called me before I did. But that's the best man came out on top in that fight. But this one, the world see that the championship got me to work much harder, dedicate myself to my little kid, Indy, and my wife, Lisa, and I just want to go all the way in this game.
All right, congratulations to you, Simon Brown.
Thanks, CBS again, to give me the chance to show the world that here it comes.
All right, Simon Brown, the IBF welterweight champion. Now, we also want to report to you that the challenger, Jorge Vaca, did get to his feet, made it out of the ring under his own power, is apparently all right, and we're happy to report.
Cruiserweights, if they